Hi there, welcome to Ganeshas Lounge podcast. We have Erick Colibri, a dear friend, medicine man, musician, Temazcalero. We're going to be speaking in English and Spanish. Hopefully the subtitles will help those and we'll translate. We're just going to figure out what we're going to talk about as we're talking. So welcome Erick Colibri. ¿Quieres empezar cómo encontraste tu nombre, Colibri? Colibri means hummingbird.
I try to speak in English.
Okay.
Thank you so much, dear brother, for the invitation, for the chance to share a little bit of my understanding and all what I know from my different paths. And Colibri, yeah, my name is Erick Colibri. For those that don't know, Colibri means hummingbird in Spanish. And why hummingbird? Why Colibri? Is even I have in my YouTube channel a complete video because many people
check out his YouTube presence. What's your YouTube
because
channel?
many people do the same question. My YouTube channel is Erick Colibri, Erick Colibri, yeah, and do the same question. Finally, the hummingbird, the colibri, in the Mexica tradition, Mayan tradition, in all the traditions, you can find different meanings, very deep and powerful. Understandings and knowledge about the hummingbird. But in the beginning of my path, actually, I didn't know nothing about the hummingbird. But in my first ayahuasca ceremony, I had no visions, or like all the people I saw in the ceremony, all the people like so happy and flying, connected, and I felt like I cannot see almost nothing. I only felt like a very deep connection with myself, but no visions with colors or that kind of things in my first ayahuasca ceremony. But in the way the way to do ceremonies of that shaman was a Peruvian shaman who visited Chihuahua. I did in Chihuahua my first ayahuasca ceremony. He usually put in the center of the place where we are like an altar, like a mandala with fruit, chocolates, candies, and that kind of things. And I felt, for one reason, I felt like my message are here in the altar. And the message, what I found in that moment was, okay, the Pachamama, the Mother Earth, told me, hey, Erick, you are nothing. You don't, como no eres tan importante, no? You are not that, like so important. You are like this little seed. You are earth. And you have a lot of abilities. And before you see, if you want, I can show you what you want. But before to see, you should to be more humble. Connect with the ground. You are not what you think. Be more humble. And what's the first message to me? Okay, wow. In that moment, I felt very connected with the jaguar, the eagle, and I start to understand. Okay, all the people likes the bear and the strong totems, no? And okay, then if this is the message to me, I will learn from the more small animal. Of course, the hummingbird is the more small animal, the more small bird, but at the same time is one of the more powerful. So in that point, I don't was aware of that decision. And slowly I was understanding why. Finally, was like a synchronicity. Sometimes I don't know if I choose the hummingbird or the hummingbird choose me,
Right.
because it's beautiful connection. Even if you see when I'm singing with guitar, my essence, my nature is so similar like the hummingbird. I like to dance. I like to be. I'm so connected with the joyfulness and that part of life, what the hummingbird represents. Finally, I would like to share with you a couple meanings of the hummingbird. In the Mexica traditions, we understand the hummingbird is the animal with the more bigger heart in proportion, no? Is the animal with the more bigger heart. The heart is love. For that reason, hummingbird represents pure love, pure heart. Esa es una de las enseñanzas, ¿no? It's only love. And the more bigger god in the Mexica tradition is Huitzilopochtli. Huitzilopochtli. Huitzilopochtli means, Huitzil means hummingbird. Huitzilopochtli is the hummingbird of the south. And why Huitzilopochtli? Really, Huitzil, the hummingbird, the Huitzilopochtli represents willpower. Yeah? And then it's beautiful because the more bigger god in our tradition is Huitzilopochtli, the hummingbird, but is the willpower. What means? Okay, the bigger god is to ask willpower to be a best version of myself every single day, to win the war. We understand the war, en español es la batalla florida, like the floral war. Finally, the war is the life. And in that war, in the life, the war is with myself. The more bigger enemy we understand, the more bigger enemy we know, like the Nekok-Jaut. Nekok-Jaut means the warrior of myself. In the war, the war is with Nekok-Jaut, with the warrior of myself.
Right.
What I need to win that war, Nekok-Jaut, the willpower, Huitzilopochtli, to pray for Huitzilopochtli. What's Huitzilopochtli? Willpower. To make the decision, the commitment with myself, to face my own shadows, no, my own shadows. And in the Mayan tradition is the messenger of the heaven. The history say when the gods create the creation, the last animal what they made was the hummingbird, because they was aware, okay, the creation is done, but we have not someone to help us to communicate between the heaven, between the sky and the ground. And they take a small piece of jade and they blow and appear the hummingbird.
Wow.
And for that reason,
Who's they? The gods?
the gods
Yeah.
blow the stone, the jade, and from that blow appears the hummingbird. For that reason, you're never gonna see a hummingbird inside a jaula, como adentro de encerrado, because it is so special. When you see a hummingbird, means it's coming from the heaven to tell you everything is okay. It's like the hummingbirds we understand like angels, the messengers from the heaven. Even when we die, we have the chance to come back to the ground, to the earth, to the planet, in a spiritual way, in the body of butterflies, hummingbirds, and dragonflies. And then when you see a hummingbird, maybe it's your mom, maybe it's your grandpa, coming to visit you, to tell you everything is okay. You know, for that reason, to be a hummingbird to me is very como un compromiso, like a commitment so deep. Because what happens in your mind when you see a hummingbird? You smile. It's very lovely to see a hummingbird.
Yeah.
And to me, it's okay. What the people feel, what the people see when they see you, when they think in you, in me. I have to represent that energy of joyfulness, gratitude, love. And in the Mayan calendar, my life purpose is Ben. Ben is like the Skywalker. Ben represents the connection between the heaven and the ground.
Okay.
And I understand so similar, the same meaning. No, to me, one of my life purpose is to be that messenger, the messenger of the love, the messenger of the beauty. The history also say when the warriors die, cuando los guerreros morían, I don't know how to say in past, when the warriors die in the past, in the war, God give them the beautiful gift to rebirth in a hummingbird. Why? Because in that way you will have the chance in your new life, like a hummingbird, to feed from the more beautiful things on the earth. You can eat from the flowers. Even in our tradition, in the Nahuatl language, Nahuatl is the language of the Aztecs or Mexicas. To see beautiful, we say Xochitl. Xochitl means flower. It's a very like poetic language, because we use como metaphors. And yeah, to me, it's what a beautiful thing, no? You can rebirth in a hummingbird because you wanna feed yourself from the flowers, and the flowers or in our tradition is the more beautiful.
Right.
Is the representation of the beauty of the life. And in the beginning, when I choose to be in my to have this name, because I choose myself the hummingbird, I don't was aware of this knowledge and understanding. I was understanding little by little, and now it's wow. Now when I'm understanding, now aware of this, is wow. It's very deep.
Wow, that's beautiful.
Yeah.
I love how it's in the Mexica and in the Mayan, two different, similar and yet slightly different and important. That's amazing. Yeah, and I think about also, in the Huarica tradition too. The hummingbird is also Huarica.
In the Wirarica tradition, actually, I don't know exactly the meaning of the hummingbird. The name is. Let me check.
Yeah,
because we have different. I know the name of the hummingbird in different language. Even in Mayan is in Nahuatl is Huitzil. In Mayan is Tsunun. In the Wirarica or Huichol, maybe the people know more like Huichol tradition, is Tupina. Tupina, like Pina. It's so similar. It's interesting because in Peru, in the Shipibo tradition, the meaning is Pino. The name is Pino. They say Pino to say hummingbird. In the Wirarica tradition, it's a good question. I will check what represents for the
and in the Incan and the tradition of blanking the name right now, but ¿cómo se llama esa lengua tribu de América del Sur?
The Native American Indians.
No, de
Anishinaabe, Lakota.
No, en el sur, Sudamérica, en Pisac, en Cusco.
Inca.
No, pero
Ochipibo.
La lengua y el cultura muy grande, no recuerdo el nombre a este momento, se fue. Pero bueno, son muy importantes para el Wachuma.
Claro.
Y
Quechua.
Quechua, gracias. En Quechua, ¿recuerdas el nombre en Quechua?
En Quechua no sé el nombre del colibrí.
Es interesante porque, so it's very important in Quechua as well, in the Wachuma tradition, San Pedro cactus. Similar to the peyote tradition of the Huichol, they talk a lot about the high vibration, vibración muy rápido, ¿no? Y el gran corazón.
Yeah, it's something beautiful also because in the Mayan tradition, the Mayan have no chakras, but they understand. Finally, chakra is one way to understand these different energies. We have thousands of chakras in the body. We have 7. The more important chakras is the 7. But we have the first, second, third, fourth, and the higher frequency in our understanding is the crown chakra, to rise.
Right.
In the Mayan tradition, is beautiful because the understanding is in spiral. The first chakra is the crown chakra. This is the first, and then we como bajamos el segundo, the second one. The third is el tercer ojo, the third chakra. Fourth is here, el segundo. 5, 6, and 7. the chakra number 7 in the Mayan tradition is the heart.
Yeah.
Because it's beautiful. Because the more high vibration or consciousness level is when you bring and when you can arise to being vibration of the heart.
Yeah.
Because love is the more beautiful and bigger frequency.
Right.
Love.
Right.
And makes sense to me because we are in the earth, in the ground, and is the point where is the union between the heaven and the ground. No, it's like the union, and to me, makes sense.
Yeah.
To the more bigger frequency is the heart. It's
Yes.
the 7th chakra in the Mayan understanding is here in the heart.
Yeah. That's beautiful. You know, it doesn't matter the order so much in my belief as well. You know, like a lot of these systems are very similar and interpreted in different ways, and I think people that really go beyond this realm, this reality, they bring back their own perspectives on these things, and there's so many, you know, similarities between different cultures that it's open. You know, there's so much there. There's so much beyond what we see that when we bring this information back, there's room for all of it. You know, and to go in different orders and to see the similarities between different traditions and teachers, and to honor the differences as well. You know, to say, okay, well, this is the way I see it, and this is okay, good, and that works. And you know, but I always see the similarities as being more interesting, because it's sort of like you can choose what to focus on, and then as you choose, there's going to be differences, but really the important thing is what are you looking for? Like, what is your choice, and why are certain teachers focused on certain things? You know, it doesn't mean one is right or one is better. It just means that that's more, you know, in their time, in their perspective, and also why they were brought here to help, I think, the collective humanity wake up and evolve.
I can share another beautiful meaning about what are you sharing with me, because the hummingbird, if you see the hummingbird is flying flower by flower, and from each flower the hummingbird take the best, the nectar.
Yeah.
One of the understandings to me, because I don't follow a specific tradition. When I guide Temazcal, I pray even in my in the religion of my grandfather. Some prayers in Lakota, some prayers in different traditions. Even sometimes I start to sing Icaros, no?
Yeah.
Because I learned from Peru as well with the Shipibo tradition. And the hummingbird teaches you to, okay, from every single history, from every single teacher, you should take only the best,
Right.
the nectar.
Right.
And with all that honey, is your energy to create your own path.
Right.
Because finally Jesus Christ don't was Christian or Buddha one don't was Buddhist, no?
Right.
And one of the teachings of the hummingbird is the same. Try to take the best of every single of your teachers. Of maybe one of my teachers can be my own histories, my wounds in my soul. And what can I learn from every single thing and take the best? Because if you focus in the bad thing, you wanna be in a very low frequency. And the thing is learned from every single thing and create your own understanding, your own path. To me, it's beautiful because I'm not trying to create a path and create like followers, but I'm trying to fly in my own understanding and with consciousness, of course, in my own understanding.
Yeah, that's beautiful. I think that's so important. Yeah, that's a great analogy. Take the best and leave the rest.
Yeah,
because even if you want to take more, you can't. You take the nectar. And sometimes we try to carry so much from our teachers and traditions. And, I want to help and I want to do this. It's like, no, help me by helping yourself. You know.
Yeah, because sometimes I don't know. You are agree. It's strange. Como supposedly, es como se dice, supuestamente, we are in the spirituality, in a new consciousness, But sometimes if someone don't have the same thoughts like me,
Mhm.
we just como juzgamos a los demás, ¿no? Judgments, a lot of judgments. And we are now in a new, como era, new era? New era of holistic things. Is the moment to join all the religions, all the understandings, and understand all is only different. Is the same thing but with different languages, no?
Yeah.
Like in Mexico, we have we have Quetzalcoatl. Quetzalcoatl and Jesus Christ. It's exactly the same. Is different avatars. What teach us finally the same.
Right.
The important is not about Jesus Christ. Is about what we learn from Him,
Right.
and how I'm using the learnings, the teachers. If I I'm aware of the message of Jesus Christ, because sometimes we put a candle for Jesus Christ, but Jesus Christ told us you can do better things like me than me if you only have a little bit of faith, no? And sometimes we pray to the messenger, but we forget the message.
Yeah.
And the message is the nectar. The message is the point, you know?
Yeah.
And to me is the same. It's so important to respect if you are in this path of Buddhism, wherever you are practicing, doesn't matter. The important thing is what are you doing with that knowledge.
Right.
If you have your family in balance with love, if you are loyalty with yourself, with your partner, ¿qué importa, no? What matters if you are Christian, Buddhist, or whatever, no? And we can walk and we can sing together
Right.
in the same cacao circle.
Right.
Uh-huh.
And even those without any path, any awareness of any teachings, you know, I think we were talking about this, like going out to the country and seeing people that work with the nature, you know, farmers that just live a very simple life, but it seems so deep and spiritual and loving, and because it's just simply connecting with nature and taking care of the family and you know, traditionally, I mean, of course, there's always exceptions, but you know, people that don't even know how to read, you know, don't know, you know, have a church or some temple or something, that are very, very wise. So, you know, it's, you know, obviously as everyone talks about, it's like the marketing of the religions has become the thing, right? Like you said, they don't take the teachings, they just go to the, you know, the facade. So, and I was thinking too, when you said the point, it's like literally the Colibri, the hummingbird has like a point, you know, you know, to get exactly what it's needed, and it's really a good reminder, like you say, too, to be focused on what is your point, you know, what is your point to get exactly the point that you need, to be precise. It's such a beautiful animal. I'm glad we got to talk a lot about that. Hopefully next time we can talk about all the other things that you do. I think this is probably pretty good, and thank you for bearing with us here without AC, so it's a little bit noisy because we have all the windows open. But join us next time as we continue the Ganeshas Lounge podcast, and we'll have some amazing speakers as well as Erick Colibri back. Check him out and check out our next podcast. Stay tuned. GaneshasLounge.com and Ganeshas Lounge on Instagram and YouTube as well. Thank you.
Thank you.